Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Queen's Wish. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we talk to Pula, blessed, I think, in the town of Sliven of the Hartley. The odor of this shop makes your nose burn and your eyes water. Yet, it mostly sells... The shop mostly sells the strange alchemical concoctions of the Achriel. The bubbling brews are tended by an Achriel woman who is completely unaffected by the acrid air. I think she's plenty affected, looking at her skin, the color of her skin. She blinks through the haze of you. Blaze at you.
Oh, the Havenite. I expected you. I am Pula, and this is my workshop. State your business.
Tell me about your shop.
Don't you know more about us? Potions and brews are the great art of the Achriel. That is why Haven keeps pestering us, isn't it? You like to buy potions?
Or buy our potions?
I also make elixir.
Yeah, tell me about the elixir.
It is the symbol of us blessed. Elixir gives us lovely skin, long life, and beautiful dreams. The quicksilver preserves us, and it gives us the wisdom necessary to rule the Achriel woods.
Do you sell potions?
She spits. Almost never. I deal with the refined brews, elixir, and components for magical research. I don't make brews for brutish soldiers.
Oh, that's what potions are, apparently. Brews for soldiers, I suppose. Yeah, I'd like to trade.
No, I will not sell my special and refined reagents to outsiders, especially those who would make us vassals. And then she reconsiders. But I have had problems getting necessary supplies for my work. I will not sell, but I am willing to buy.
Oh. Okay, well, I'd like to sell you something then. Interesting. Sell. Yeah, I can't access my inventory. Or maybe I can. No, I can't. Interesting. Or not. Yeah, the thing that shows on this side is not my inventory. It's her inventory, and that's why this is like that. Yeah, that's how it is. That's all I need then. Pula chops roots and stirs brews. She doesn't respond. Well, thank you very much, Pula. Have a good night, or evening, or day, morning, afternoon, all the things that you can wish. Another dire wolf. My god, these guys are everywhere. Okay. Phew, another one. And this is probably their main building. Can I? Nah, I can't. There's no interior map. The interior map is up here. This is the Great Halls. They look pretty great to me. Miantha. Hey, don't want. Oh, she says weed. A woman is walking around this small park, carefully pruning the trees. She's dirty, has numerous tools hanging from her belt, and is the only person in the north half of town without greenish skin. You watch her for a bit. She trims branches and picks weeds. Then she says, without looking up, I am a tender of the woods. I am Marantha. You're a tender of the woods? Yeah, not the only one. There are many of us. This town is very pretty. Yeah. But our trees are more than just pretty. Our forests are the greatest treasure of the Achriel. They must always be tended to. How many tenders are there? Nobody knows. We're always wandering the forest. Many wander off into the woods to tend to a deep grove, never to return. We don't have meetings. We follow the trees. I see. Why'd you say you don't have meetings? What's your obsession with the meeting? I didn't ask about meetings. The woods are your greatest treasure, I suppose.
They feed us. They shelter us. They are our best defense. They repel those who would invade and control us. Sometimes they also attack those who would help us.
Yeah, indeed they did. I have another question. You spend a peaceful moment watching Miantha tend to her trees. It helps you appreciate this lovely place. Occasionally, she directs you to pick a weed or hold a branch out of her way. So, how does one become a tender? The trees responded to me from a young age. I became an apprentice to an older tender. I learned how to listen to them, how to speak to them. It's the most honored and an Achriel can be without drinking elixir and becoming blessed. Yeah, you're not blessed, are you? No. No true blessed would do something as undignified as work in the sun and dig in dirt. They are too good for that. They also lack the knack. So why can't a blessed tend to attend to trees? Well, because they lack the knack. Controlling the trees requires great dedication and focus. Elixir has an effect on them. It keeps them from focusing. They can no longer hear the trees. Why are you telling me all this? Most tenders don't like to talk, myself included. We prefer the company of trees. I'm talking to you because someone I respect asked me to. Don't ask who. I won't say. Okay, well, I know exactly who it was, but still. It was the lady that we first met when you came over here. Your woods are dangerous. Yes, they are our army. They split invaders apart, consume them. Haven will never control the Achriel, not without the agreement of some of the Achriel. Too many paths, too many beasts. What sort of beasts are out there? Nobody can count them all. Giant animals, magical horrors. Our woods are full of enchantment. Maybe it comes from the quicksilver in the ground. It makes for all sorts of odd beasts. How do the woods kill? The paths change. You get lost. You wander until you starve, or you are deposited into a grove full of hungry horrors. That's why I would give you advice. Well, thank you. I'd like your advice. There's a struggle here. You don't see it. Some want you here. That's why you have a chance of surviving our woods. They are still not safe. Don't enter an unexplored area until you are ready for a fight. Always be on alert. And she nods and takes a pair of shears from her belt and walks off. Well, thank you for the tip. That wasn't very good, actually. That wasn't a very good tip. It's just, fight. Fight. You're gonna fight. I know I'm gonna fight. You stumble onto an interesting scene. You pause to watch. Several Achriel, none of them with green skin, wait anxiously on the south side of the stream. Many of them hold papers. They look like they're here to present petitions. A guard crosses the bridge and shouts, "Sorry, glorious blessed Yair, the dancer is busy today. She doesn't have time. Come back tomorrow." The crowd slumps off, looking defeated. They do indeed slump off. We do what we're told. I don't think you do. I mean, maybe you do, but you also do other things that you're not told. Like coming here to complain to the dancer. The dancer is busy today, though, so I guess you don't do that because you can't complain. Well, it did come here. It did come here, but still. Hartley! Can I take your stuff? No! That's a shame. Hartley, what's up? There is one person who is actually working in the garden half of the city. In the garden half of the city, right. This soldier sits at a proper wooden desk, surrounded by piles of supplies and unanswered letters. When you enter, he rises and bows. I'm Hartley, head of the watch in Sliven. He points at a pile of scrolls on his desk. You are from Haven. You will solve problems for us, right? You're unusually direct? That is what Haven does, though, yes? Coming to other lands, make us reliant on you, and then take what you want? Well, I am overwhelmed, and the council isn't helping. Our system is struggling. I will take all the help you can offer me. Okay, tell me more about the Achriel system, then. Oh, gladly. I am blessed. I know it well, because I paid a lot of money, I suppose, so that's why you do. And also because you drank the potions. Each city has a council, a triad of blessed chosen to lead us. Sometimes decisions need to be made for all of the Achriel. Then the councils go to form a high council at High Eliovo. That's it in a nutshell. Oh. How are the council? Well, that's not... I mean, I suppose that's it in a nutshell, but is that the most important nutshell, though? Because there's the other things that we heard, like how elixir is very expensive, and it's the rich that rule and become blessed, and that's also another nutshell. So how are the councils selected? When a counselor steps down or dies or becomes too lost in dreams, all the blessed in a city come together and argue until there is a consensus about which of them becomes the new counselor, and then they serve until they can't. So, where is Sliven's council? One of them is always in the Great Hall. The other two spend time on their estates, doing the things they do. None of them pays attention to what is happening, of course. They just move around while they don't pay attention. Surely there are disagreements about who becomes a counselor? Of course, sometimes. Consensus can be difficult to reach. That is what assassinations are for. Oh, okay, well, I guess I'll skip right past that. How do the councils make decisions? Each council has 3 members. They have problems presented to them. They decide how to respond. They vote if there is a disagreement. Then they issue their ruling, and people like me do the work. I worked for a long time, or it worked for a long time. How does that system work in practice now? Haven meddled in our affairs for years, and then when you left, we had fallen out of practice with using power. Our leaders had also drunk a lot of elixir. Now the councils have become detached. They don't give me enough guidance. He points at the pile of scrolls on the desk. They neglect us. Aren't you scared of criticizing them? I am blessed. I am protected in a way that the people in the trench town aren't. Nah, I don't think you are, because I met a blessed in the trench town that he wasn't protected. This sounds very difficult. It is. That is why I asked for your help. Just let me be clear. I don't want your help so much that I would be your vassal. I will pay for aid. How are things around Sliven now? We are beset by problems, big and small. Mirelings, beasts, disputes among our people. The councils won't hear. I am blessed, so I can say it. How are the trench towns reacting to our return? Your presence is giving them hope. The councils neglect them. They want change. They don't understand how much the blessed care about them. Some of them are foolish enough to want to be vassals again. I hope they will not succumb to that madness. Okay, I have another question. Hartley sits with you at his desk. There is a pile of scrolls behind you, a mountain of unfinished jobs and problems that need solving. He constantly nervously rearranges the pile, as if this helps. It's a very bureaucratic system, as it turns out. So many papers that are basically jobs. Even though the blessed don't help him. That's, I wonder what they helped him with. Taking care of the paperwork? Or giving him more paperwork? I don't understand. Anyway, tell me more about the Agriel system. Oh, gladly. Oh, okay, that goes back to that. Make decisions. You know, Haven is very difficult at coming in from outside. Or very good. Oh, let's not say that. Why should I work for you? I will pay. The council doesn't give me guidance, but I do have a budget. You need supplies for your miserable little colony in the center of Sacramentum, right? I can help you with that. So what would you have me do? There's a problem I don't have the resources to solve. It is in Sandalwood, so it's right that you deal with it. It's an abandoned village. Beasts have settled there, strange creatures that cloud the minds of those nearby. I don't know where these pests came from, but I want them gone. They have been waylaying and devouring travelers on our road. What was Sandalwood? It was a trading village on the road between us and you. They profited from the potions we sold to Haven. When you left, the village was mostly abandoned, and then monsters took it over. So what are these creatures? Our scouts have seen big, weird beasts, half plant, half animal, scuttling around. When they were in view, even from a distance, the scouts felt faint and confused. Not the sort of thing you want lurking around the children, yes? Yeah. So how were these beasts created? Hartley shrugs. We have had centuries of blessed, many of whom were mages. Centuries of magical experiments carried out by those lost to elixir dreams. It's a wonder we don't have more such creatures about. Actually, he says it in a way that makes me think the blessed die eventually. I thought they were always the same. It also would make sense for the deterioration of their system, a system that may have worked well enough at the beginning, where the blessed would drink the elixir and just rule over others just through the natural sheer power of having money. But then as time goes on, whether they were vassals or not, they would always be driven to madness because of the mercury that they drink, basically, because that's what Quicksilver is. Okay, that's a mission that we can do. How are things around Sliven now? We are beset by problems, big and small. Yeah, so that's another question. Why should I work? No. How are the towns reacting to my return? I have another question, and that's that, I guess. Huh. Was it actually marked as a quest? I didn't see the thing pop up, but I suppose it was. Well, we'll explore. It's all fine. What do we have over here? barracks. That's where we are right now. Okay. And then we have the Great Hall. Let's go in. Yair the dancer is over there, not dancing. This is a gigantic, glorious meeting hall. It is centuries old, a place where the Ahriel can come together to debate, meet, or feast, and it has been almost entirely abandoned. It is dim and dusty. Cobwebs are everywhere. There has not been a proper gathering here for a long time. There is only one person here, a woman in flowing ceremonial clothes, sitting behind the high table to the north. And we have a guard in here, in the middle of the cobwebs, and another guard over here. There's bread on that table, the item that we could pick up in the previous Spiderweb games. And Spiderwebs? Is that... Because I was going to say cobweb. That's not the name of the studio. Anyway, yeah, here it is over here. A young, tall Ahriel sits at the table, at the long table. She has pens and papers in front of her. Sometimes she even looks at them. When you get close, she rises and gives an elegant bow. And then she sits again. She looks at you disdainfully. I am Yahir, the dancer, of the Council of Sliven. I am stuck here bothering with city business. I assume you were let into the gardens of Sliven for a reason? Who are you? I am Prince Jeff of Haven. Yes. I heard rumors about your lot. That your lot had returned. Come back to Sacramentum for some reason. You have some diplomatic business with me? Yes. Well, I am but one part of the council of one city in our woods. What do you want? I'm very busy. The Hariel have a treaty with Haven. You have not given us what you owe. She rolls her eyes. Blah, blah. You had treaties with us, and then the calamity happened, and you fled our continent like cowards. Now you expect to enter our halls and bluster and win our respect? Nonsense. She waves you away. I have work to do. Go away. Return when you can talk sense. Okay. Can I actually talk sense? Yair the dancer watches you with obvious disinterest. In the dim light, you can see the deep green shade of her skin. She has been drinking elixir for a long time. I'd like to learn more about the Hariel. There's nothing to learn. We mind our own business. We don't want Haven here. Leave me to my work. And she waves you away. Well, I guess that's that, isn't it? That's that for this little town. So we're gonna leave Sandalwood to the south, Cinnabar Woods to the north. Motherly advice. Let's look at that quest over there. So Martin is the quartermaster of the East Battalion camped here. Haven owns a large cache of... Yeah, so we could go there. Hartley of Sylvan told you about an abandoned village called Sandalwood. Bramblespire is a factory. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I want to focus on. Bramblespire. Where is it? Ooh, up to the north. It's quite far away. Okay, let's go south then. Let's start by going west because I think there was a little bit, yeah, fog of war over here. A group of Ahriel soldiers notice you. They turn and move swiftly towards you. You admire the speed with which they move through the thick undergrowth, and you also notice that some of them wield blades made of red energy, not steel. Oh yeah, I read this before. Sure, your energy. Absolutely. Okay, to the south we go. Kind of wanted to go there. Let's go there. Just so we don't have fog of war, because fog of war is our greatest enemy. Forever. Is that Sandalwood in there? I think that might be. So this is a dead end? This is indeed a dead end. Okay, night is falling. No enemies out here, which is sort of good. And as I say that, I see whatever that is. As you cross this bridge, your mind starts to feel fuzzy. You become easily distracted. There are sounds. You keep seeing out of the corner of your eyes, red eyes staring at you from the undergrowth. And then you find a pile of bones by the side of the road. Whatever magic hangs in the air down here, it's far more potent than your standard Ahriel nonsense. Yeah, what would make bones just appear by the side of the road? Certainly not predators, because they would eat the bones. That's how it works. Oi, come here. You jerk. Several of the nearby trees suddenly lurched toward you. Weird. You would have sworn that they were regular trees. This forest is playing with your perceptions. Yeah, I'm confused. I think this might be a bad idea. I'm vulnerable. I could move up, and I probably want to. Are they ranged character combatants? Curious. They're melee. Oh, that's kind of sucky. Let's try to kill that one. Confusion. Stunned. Man, that's pretty bad. Silence. That doesn't matter too much. Okay. So give speed to you. And then blinding blow. Evasion. Dang it. Enemy slows you. That's actually not too bad. Okay, a couple of hits for 2 damage. Let's attack you normally for 3 damage. Okay, okay. So walk 5. Okay, yeah. Let's get closer. Let's attack you. Let's see what I can do here. This is tricky. Because I can't walk that much. What is that? Confusion. Yeah. That's the one. I don't know if I could have gotten up there. That does a lot of damage, actually, so that's pretty good. So we got a kill. Confusion as applied. You can't do much. Confusion is applied as well. And then you can try. That's the one. Almost the one. Oh, dang it. That would be so nice. I don't want to attack my own. Let's do this then. 16, come on. That's a kill, okay. Then you are gonna do this. And attack diagonally here. Block damage. Yeah. That haste is gonna help a little bit. Confusion on Patricia. Oh, it's her turn, okay. She can't cast abilities. Did she get silenced? Yes, she did. Okay. Okay, this is going relatively well. We are using a lot of our endurance, but not so much our health. Which makes me think maybe I should use that to my advantage. Well, I say that and immediately get a tremendous... Another confusion up there. Yeah. Good. Okay, you're getting out of there. So you can't... Oh, yeah, she got slowed down. That's fine. Bleeding immune, we got a stun. We got another confusion. No, no, that one was a resist. I think we can just spam the attacks here. And we can also get a heal out, which I will do right now. Yep. So that depleted our energy quite a lot, unfortunately. There you go. Well, at least now it's clear of enemies. Yay. So let's bring you back into that, and then we can continue. So are we getting close? Yes, we are. That is definitely Sandalwood over there, which means, well, we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Quinn's Wish. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.